I was watching this morning when the alarm went off.
Yeah.
I was watching this guy. You ever hear of Peter Popoff? He's a reverend, a kind of priest guy or whatever the fuck it is. This guy is the biggest fucking shyster piece of shit
really
that I've ever seen legally shilling on television. You know how they do all those, they selling shit, a lot of infomercials in the morning when we wake up in the morning, the hours that we keep, whenever we wake up, the TV full of that shit.
Yeah, just selling shitty products.
This guy, Peter Popoff, he's got the Peter Popoff Ministries. He was taking people and victimizing them during the worst times of their life. And here's his gig. He gets a shitload of black people to send him money, and makes their prayers come true. Like, he's got this pipeline to God. He sends you this holy water, right? And then this envelope he sends you. And I guess what you're supposed to do is send him seed money. And then you pray over your bills with the magic water, the miracle water, and your bills get paid. And he's got all he's parading out these, these black people.
What do you mean your bills get paid?
Your bills get paid.
By who?
By God.
They could accept that? If you call the cable company?
You don't have to. It's paid. Why would you call them?
What are you talking about?
Exactly. I was watching this just going, what the fuck is this guy doing? And then he gets a bunch of black people to give testimonials. And they're like, I needed money, and I sent Peter Popoff my seed money, and I got a check for $21,000.
From who?
Exactly. They never tell me where the checks come from. And the next month, I got a check for $8,000. And he comes back and he goes, praise God.
From who?
I know.
So he should be arrested.
I know. That's what I'm saying. This guy is the worst, most despicable guy I've ever seen on an infomercial.
I've never heard of him. You got a good clip?
Yeah, Peter Popoff.
If you don't, we could do it in the back office.
No, this should be just this.
This should be all right.
There's a little of him. Let's see what he says. And he heals people, too.
You want God to take away the nicotine craving and the emphysema?
Yeah.
How many of you smoke and don't want to smoke? You want God to deliver you.
A lot of people, black people.
Amen. I just believe that the Lord is going to give you victory right now.
Yeah, I want to go to the spring water club. I thought that was going to be more spring water.
Wait a minute. So, hold on.
So he heals people.
Hold on.
Oh, that's one of the.
So
probably.
He's going to cure this lady of emphysema.
Oh yeah,
God is instead of like.
Well, but you got to
figure out the Japan situation.
Yeah, you got to throw him some cash though too.
Is that what Japan's doing wrong? They're not giving their seed money.
You need seed money that you got to give to Peter Popoff, and he was doing the old. Woman on the crutches, and he goes, now throw him away, and she throws him away, and she's walking, and everyone's hooping and hollering.
We did that.
Yeah, well, he fell down. It didn't take.
Please tell me one of the greatest things you've ever seen.
Oh, it was right up until the point where the crowd wanted to kill us. I was a miracle worker that day for 3 seconds until the crippled fuck fell on his face.
There's times that I wish we had video rolling, and that's one of them. One of the most amazing things we've ever attempted.
That's a good one.
In this case,
do we have that on tape anywhere? We should play that on the 10 o'clock.
A tape? Did we broadcast that day?
Wow.
We were doing
Maybe
a gig. It was an Alice in Chains cover band, I think.
To like 95, 96?
Shit.
It was when we were in Boston. It was Wheelchair Fred, and everyone wanted to see him, so we brought him to our live gig. Sorry for the people that have heard the story before. And Ant got the bright idea, because we saw him in the past. The setup is he would come into the studio, and we'd see him kind of pull himself up a little bit and was able to kind of balance himself.
He'd lean on something.
So Ant was convinced this guy could fucking stand, no doubt. And how great would it be if he cured him in front of a drunken fucking crowd?
They were losing their fucking minds, these people, when he was slowly getting out of the chair, and I'm going, you're healed, you're healed.
And he starts going,
I'm healed, I can walk. And I'm like, come on, get up. And people are like amazed. And he got out of the chair.
And was playing the preacher thing to the tilt.
And one foot goes forward. away from the chair, and then he goes to do the other foot and loses balance and falls flat on his face on the stage.
You forgot the one part where he thought maybe the microphone for the lead singer would save his ass.
Yeah. He tried to grab for the microphone to balance himself, and that fell on top of him with this loud thud and then beep, feedback. It was
major feedback.
Yeah, it was tragic.
I was laughing so fucking hard. Ant was laughing so fucking hard. And then the audience was in complete shock.
Yeah, you're fucking ass. And then we hear one guy, you're a fucking asshole.
And then I think we gave out free CDs or something that night because they started throwing them.
Yeah, we had to throw the animals something.
They started throwing CDs at us.
Fucker.
And we had to actually leave that gig for our own safety.
That was a good one.
And we left Wheelchair Fred there.
That was fun.
We were too busy laughing to help him, so actually listeners were helping him up, and they just didn't understand us yet. No. Anyway, go ahead, Ann. I'm sorry.
No, that's at least we weren't charging money.
Right, seed money.
Yeah, seed money. This guy, Peter Popoff, just the biggest shyster, take advantage of people that obviously need help because they are behind on their bills or whatever. And he's saying that God will give you money. God will definitely give you money. It's a miracle. And then he quotes some Deuteronomy shit and says that, and on such and such a day, debts will be forgiven. And he goes, it's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. Listen to this guy. Let's see what he says on this one.
I'm going to pray. Come a little closer. Touch my hands as a powerful point of contact. There's no distance in prayer. This anointing, this power is going to flow to you right there where you're at. You're going to feel it. You're going to sense it. You're going to feel that bondage break as you open up and receive the anointed word. Right now, in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I take authority over every infirmity, over every evil force that has come against the children of God.
Yeah?
I want to say I've had truly many, many blessings since I've used the spring water. Just in December, I was wearing maternity clothes because my stomach was here. And the doctor said I had tumors and cysts that had ruptured and I needed surgery. For a long time, I've been praying for a husband and my financial blessing. And it just seemed like it was not coming. See, a lot of us, we just don't want to do it alone. And I've been on my own since 1987, raising 3 children.
Of course.
Now, when that spring water came to me...
It's hard to believe she couldn't meet a guy with 3 kids and tumor belly. a catch like this. Wow, what a singles ad. Woman has 3 kids and a belly full of tumors
that are exploding.
Yes,
exploding tumors.
Yes. Do you like the sound of popcorn? Well, I've got a bunch of them in my stomach.
Is there a singles bar for that type of shit?
It really is fucking horrible.
Oh, she's awful.
You're kind of right, Jimmy.
I prayed for a husband and my financial
reward.
Oh.
She's, this guy's really a fucking prick.
Her tumors popping sound like when you step on a blown up paper bag. Her husband's trying to sleep. He fucking keeps dreaming he's back in the nom. Come on, fucking loud belly. Stop it. I'm trying to relax. Trying to watch the ball game. Your fucking, your lumpy stomach's in front of the TV.
Let's hear a little more of this fine woman here.
Reverend Popoff said, your financial blessing is coming, and it's gonna be big. And guess what? Your husband coming too. And not only did he say I would meet this person, he told me when I was gonna meet this person. He told me April 23rd. And I was thinking, well, oh no, I ain't got nobody. Well, I used the spring water. 2 days later, my stomach was back down. Look at that. Look at that.
She was wearing maternity clothes.
This
Paul Lind.
mother.
What a fuck. He should be arrested.
He should absolutely be arrested. Exploiting the gullible. Is that one of his?
She dumped it on her box, the magic spring water, and somebody lapped it off. That's how she met her husband.
Where's the spring water from, man?
The spring water, it's some magical spring, and then he prays over it for you. And he sends it to you for free.
But he's just fucking filling up water bottles. From his tap.
Yeah, this is he sends you the water and this envelope thing for free. You know, but then the envelope thing you got to fill it out and then put money in it and send it back to them. So it's like send for your free spring water, but you can't use the spring water unless you send the envelope back.
Why? Is it just water?
It's just water.
It's just water unless you send the money back?
You need Pop-Off there to fucking to do his magic words over it.
And we live in the same world where people believe in this shit.
There are people.
That's more creepy than that guy, by the way. He's a scumbag, but
that
actually
people
know that
believe
people are believing this shit.
They're all, but seem to all be black people. Where's that other one, Danny? That one that was just up there. It's called, bills overdrawn. People need money. Mm-hmm. And the whole thing with, like, health is one thing. Like, God would be like, all right, maybe you need some help with your health. But for money, do you think God would fucking give a shit about money?
I do have faith in people, though, because if you know YouTube, there's a lot of red on that bar.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of dislikes. And just a tiny green. Tiny green, lots of red.
Dislikes.
He got busted several years ago.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Randall in Mississippi. Randall, and then we'll play this clip that Ann picked out.
Yeah.
Randall, what's up?
Hey, man, what's happening?
Hey, man.
Love you guys. Look, Peter Popoff, I believe he's the guy who got busted years ago by, like, CNN. For people would come up to be healed, and he would, like, act like the Lord was telling him about their infirmities. And it was actually his wife speaking to him on, like, a little remote headset thing stuck in his ear. And so they went to the crusade with a scanner, and they were, like, listening to what was being said back and forth. They were, like, making fun of people and stuff. And
oh, shit, really?
Man.
That's pretty cool.
The severely handicapped woman, a child came with her mother and was, hoping to get prayed for by this guy. And it was like they totally avoided her, wouldn't let her go down and set her in the back. And there's some really, if you dig deeper on YouTube, there's some really disturbing clips of that guy.
Yeah. Well, that was the whole deal. I was watching this morning when I first woke up, and I was like, how is this guy not in jail? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm amazed he's not in prison.
Yeah.
I got to hear this one.
All right, thank you, Randall. Let's, yep.
Have you been settling on not enough? Have you settled on having pain or disease in your body? God doesn't want you to settle. He wants you to receive. That's why Reverend Peter Popoff wants to send you the Miracle Spring Water absolutely free. Because when you receive the Miracle Spring Water and follow the instructions, your life will supernaturally improve in ways you can hardly imagine.
Can you believe this?
Oh, you think? 6.5 million settlement. $138,000 IRS debt. Totally clean and wiped from my credit report.
She got the Miracle Spring Water, anointed her throat, went back to the doctor, and the cancer is gone.
What God has done for others, He'll do for you. Call now to receive this faith-building point of contact and release God's miracle-working power where you need it the most. Call the number on your screen to receive your free packet of Miracle Spring Water.
This would be an SNL
time for your miracle.
If you didn't know about it.
Call now.
Where's the number?
I'm absolutely astonished every single day, every single week as I hear the testimonies of men and women, from men and women in our meetings and my mail and the letters that are written to me. The miracles that are taking place in the lives of men and women just like you as they use the Miracle Spring Water, as they follow the divine leading and direction that I want to share with you in my letter. All you need to do to receive the Miracle Spring Water is call the number on your screen, request it. It is absolutely free. I'll tell you how to use it to experience many mighty miracles in your life. I am amazed. In the last few days, so many people have come up to me.
I want to hear testimonials.
I was healed of cancer. I was healed when the doctors had given me up. So many people in our meetings in just the last few days have told me they were delivered instantaneously from crack cocaine. One precious woman told me in Atlanta, she said, I anointed the picture of my son who was addicted to crack cocaine. God miraculously delivered him. God is no respecter of person. What He did for these people just in the last few days, weeks, He wants to do for you. Call right now. Let me send you the Miracle Spring Water. It's free. I want to tell you how to use it so that you can experience
It's free. And then when He tells you how to use it, it involves sending Him money.
Right, we're going back into the powerful miracle.
He's a disgusting individual.
Oh, it's Hartford, Connecticut. And miracle. Look at all these people.
Tonight. Amen. It's not an accident that you came. God drew you here by His Spirit.
Yeah.
Because He's going to do a work in your life.
What's wrong
and
with her?
I'll tell you, the devil says, oh, your ministry's almost over. I'll tell you, you're just getting started,
See what's
sister.
wrong with her.
You're going to get up and go. Glory to God.
She's, I think she's a doctor.
God's going to burn the cancer out of your body.
Even the outfit.
God's going to burn the cancer out of her body, by the way.
Someone watching me right now on television.
What?
You got lung cancer also.
Oh, good luck, bro.
Our sister, I'll tell you, this same anointing is flowing here in Hartford, Connecticut.
Whoa, he just smashes her in the head. She falls to the floor. This is an old Carney act.
Those renegade cells
What
out of
a
you.
fucking asshole. Them renegade cells. You feel better?
Yes. No pain. No pain.
No pain, no gain.
No pain. He healed her right there on stage. She's fine now.
Great. All right.
Oh, please.
Faded cancer face.
Oh, my God.
She's like cancer having. Look at her bouncing up and down like fucking.
Oh, stop.
She's not even good. She dances like fucking rerun at the Doobie Brothers concert.
Taylor.
Hallelujah. Sister, what do you think about
We get some envelopes?
Love it. That's my
Send back duty or something?
We should.
Listen, you had pain in your body too, didn't you? You had knee replacement surgery, and you've been in constant pain ever since. Yes, I have.
Ah, pain, more pain.
Cane? Can I just make the devil mad? She said it's all right. You know this chick.
Whoa, he throws the cane away.
In the name of Jesus, I rebuke the pain.
And she walks.
The swelling. Lord Jesus, from this day forth, let her walk pain-free.
There she goes. She's fine.
What's that shit?
This guy.
What's that shit about, though? Is it adrenaline or those fucking...
No, I think they're shills.
Those guys are in on it?
Yeah.
So they get old fucking black women that are in on this?
And they probably give him some cash and go, look, you know,
do the right thing.
You're here for some money. God's going to give you money. And now she's dancing.
So why don't they talk to those people?
Look, she's doing a jig. She is.
Oh,
damn.
that's a terrible dance.
She was just crippled.
Oh, she's good.
And now she's dancing.
I'd really be both her legs.
You have screws in your ankle.
She stepped on a landmine.
And you're in constant pain.
Like fucking Heather Mills.
Someone watching me on television, you have ankle pain. It bothers you. It's excruciating.
Jimmy had a
God's
foot
gonna
thing on
touch
his
you
foot
in
once.
ankle.
I have ankle pain, Reverend.
Yes.
Agree with
Mr.
me, you're gonna
Popoff,
see
I have ankle pain. Help me.
That's you, sister? Come on up here.
Help me for the love of
How long
Christ.
have you been in pain?
My mother's been behaving promiscuously in bad burgers. She's been let go.
For years. For over 5 years. For over 5 years, she suffered.
She was performing oral sodomy in the back storeroom.
Tell you, the devil has tormented her long enough.
It's all black. This white guy is exploiting these black people.
Pain is going to be driven from your
Amazing.
body right now. Jesus, let this mighty anointing flow through our sister.
Is she okay?
No, he actually gave her the other lady's cancer. That's how he does it.
She's whooping.
That pain went back to the pits of hell.
I just don't get this
Lord,
world.
let this mighty anointing flow through her body.
Imagine if you had to open for this guy.
Oh, they hate me.
Oh, let these kidneys be made new.
Oh, her kidneys.
Let this body
Look, she's going to piss on the floor and prove her kidneys are healed. Oh, now here comes the guy with colon cancer to shit all over the floor like Gigi Allen.
Oh, look at her running in a robe.
Yeah, there she goes.
Too bad God couldn't put a nicer shirt on her.
Oh, he's going to throw the walker away.
No, he's going to beat her with it. For taking up too much time walking. He's going to cave her head in with the walker.
Peter Popoff.
What a fucking asshole.
This guy is just the biggest shyster. And how that was on a station, like how his station even accepted that guy's money for their paid programming.
They took his money. He's taking other people's money, and then the fucking TV network takes his money.
It shouldn't be. It's like
disgusting.
I was just watching it going, this guy is despicable. He's feeding off of the most desperate people, diseased people, people that don't have any money, and he's just fucking like And you know people are sending for the free miracle water.
Sure. So why don't they do an expose on those people that he supposedly healed? Why doesn't like some kind of 2020 thing get rid of those fucking
should.
people?
I think because
I've never seen one of those.
They probably don't want to give him any kind of legitimacy.
I think exposing these guys is almost so obvious. Like the majority of people know what it's almost like you're exposing somebody that is so obviously full of shit.
Yeah, but what he's doing pretty much is exploiting the retarded. It really is. They're fucking retarded. And he's exploiting them.